Here in Prosper, we like to honor our veterans. Bill Hayes, president of Prosper Historical Society, has a plan to build a new Veterans Memorial right in our community. Student Council is organizing the annual Stuff the Bus food drive. We have a special guest joining us in the studio today to tell us more. Finally, the long-awaited Starbucks has made its way to Prosper, Texas. Ben Fein is on location taking a look at the new building and the ways Prosper is expanding. All this on today, Wednesday, November 11th, 2015.
From Prosper High School, this is Eagle Nation News with Austin Garcia, Ben Fein, and Mackenzie Hamilton.
Good morning, Prosper High School. I'm Cutter Gordon Nielson, joined by Mackenzie Elizabeth Hamilton and Brady Earl Powers.
That's me.
Now, today, as we all know, is November 11th, which is Veterans Day. So what are y'all's ties to Veterans Day?
Well, my great-grandpa fought in World War II, and he's currently 97, so he has so many war stories that just are really interesting to hear. And then also my cousin just recently fought in Afghanistan.
Yeah, well, both of my grandparents fought in the Vietnam War, and my dad was actually in the Air Force. He was stationed in Qatar and Afghanistan anywhere from 5 to 10 years ago. So I really have a strong understanding of the U.S. Armed Forces.
Yeah, I had an uncle who he actually served in Iraq. He was one of the first in there. And just hearing his stories and hearing all the experiences and all they do, it's really just amazing. We've got to be so grateful for them. Our own Landon Kaysen and Josh Fisk sat down with Bill Hayes to talk about a new Veterans Memorial in Prosper.
In a growing town like Prosper, change is bound to take place. Department stores and restaurants are the most common requests from citizens, but some residents, like Bill Hayes, have another idea on what could enhance the city.
The society decided they wanted to build a memorial to honor all the veterans. Not only the Prosper veterans, but veterans that served in service all over the world. And so we appointed Jack Dixon as the chairman of this committee.
The idea came to Hayes and the Prosper Historical Society about 3 years ago to build a memorial to honor Prosper's veterans. Hayes presented the idea 2 years ago to the Parks Board in Prosper, and it has since been approved.
We went to the city, town of Prosper, and they decided that they love the memorial, and they're looking now for some land.
It took 7 years for the Collin County Veterans Memorial to be approved and built. After the town of Prosper approves the construction, it will take about a year to begin building this amazing memorial.
20-foot high, black marble. The people's names that were killed in the service will be put on the big tall monolith. It's a fulfillment of my dream to have a veterans park to honor all the veterans that served, not only the Prosper veterans, but all veterans that served. And I think our memorial is a nice way to do that.
Veterans have given us everything we know. They have sacrificed all they had for us. It's time for us to fight for them. If you know a veteran that lived in Prosper, that went to school in Prosper, wish to support the memorial, or have any questions, you can contact Mr. Hayes at billhayes@prodigy.net. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Josh.
Here on the show today, we have Stuco representative Abby Smith to talk to us about Stuff the Bus. Thanks for being on the show, Abby.
Great. Glad to be here.
Now, so we all know that Stuff the Bus is going on, but what exactly is that?
So Stuff the Bus is a canned food drive that's going on here at Prosper, and what it does is we raise canned foods and then we give them to a food shelter, and then eventually that'll feed the homeless.
Okay, so what other non-perishable food items can I bring that actually isn't in a can?
Yeah, so you can bring all canned foods, and then the only thing that you can't bring that we won't accept is boxed items, such as macaroni and pasta. But you can also bring things such as like wipes, shampoos, and soaps.
So it doesn't have to be just food?
No, it does not have to be just cans.
Okay, and where do students bring the canned food and other items?
Yeah, so students are going to bring their non-perishable items to their 6th period class, and then their 6th period teacher are going to take those cans, and then they have a special place to put them. And then the class that raises the most non-perishable items gets a pizza party.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what are the dates to donate?
So the last day that we're accepting cans is Friday. So the last B day, the last 6th period class you're going to have is tomorrow. So make sure to bring the cans. And if you bring cans on Friday, make sure to bring them to your 6th period class still.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we all know the student council is always super busy. So like, what other projects are going on right now?
We have a lot of projects right now. We have Stuff the Bus, which we just talked about, and we're raising backpacks for the homeless. So if any students want to bring like drawstring bags, old backpacks, and warm clothes such as like hats, scarves, and mittens, you can bring those to Miss Brown, and there's no date on that right now. But if you want to bring backpacks and clothes, bring them to Miss Brown's room.
Okay, and those can be new or gently
Yeah,
worn?
new or gently used.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Abby.
Now we'll kick it over to Trey, Daniel, and Maynard with a recap of last night's volleyball game.
Last night, the Lady Eagles volleyball team took on the Wakeland Wolverines in the third round of the playoffs. The Eagles came out confident against Wakeland after a preseason sweep of the Wolverines this year. The Eagles won the first set with ease, winning by 7 points. Wakeland came back, though, with an attitude of retaliation, winning the next set by 15. The next two sets both took more than 25 points to determine the victor. The Eagles fell short of the third game, 27-25, found themselves in the lead of the fourth game, but could not close out against the Wolverines, ending the Eagles' season. To the seniors of Prosper Volleyball, we wish you nothing but the best as you continue your careers at the next level. To the underclassmen, good luck next year, and keep the winning legacy of Prosper Volleyball alive. Thank you, Coach Mack, and thank you, Prosper Volleyball, for all the wow moments you've created this season. For Eagle Nation Sports, I'm Trey Maynard.
Now, I was born in Utah. That means I'm a Mormon, essentially. So I don't drink coffee, but I love Starbucks hot chocolate. That stuff is delicious.
I mean, hot
So-
chocolate's good.
Yeah, hot chocolate's awesome. But like, what do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about that new Starbucks?
I love the mocha fraps. I think they're delicious, honestly.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I don't care how cold it is outside. I'm going to have a Frappuccino every morning. No whip, though.
No whip?
Yeah, no whip.
You gotta have a little bit of whip in there.
It's disgusting. Well, on that note, considering the entire school is basic, we all know that the Starbucks on 380 in Custer just opened last week. And so we're going to whip it over to our own Benjamin Abraham Fein to tell us more.
Popular topic of discussion for our small town of Prosper seems to be the growth. With this extensive growth comes new businesses, restaurants, and the arrival of franchises. This last week of November 3rd, Prosper opened the town's first Starbucks. The new Starbucks is fully functioning, including a drive-thru and lots of indoor seating.
For 380 in Custer, there has been a ton of construction, with the newest addition being, yes, a Starbucks. We weren't allowed inside, we got kicked out, but we are going to take a look at some of the people's reactions to this new Starbucks. How is this convenient to you?
It's really nice that it's right by where we live.
Where did you used to have to go to get Starbucks?
The one in Adriatica, which is like 15 minutes away.
15 minutes away, and this one's how far away from your house?
About 5 minutes.
Exactly, there we go.
Within the next year, we can anticipate many new restaurants opening in Prosper. Among these, we can anticipate another Starbucks located in the new Kroger opening up on Prosper Trail in Preston. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Ben Fein.
Attention all thespians. The International Thespian Society will be meeting on Friday, November 13th after school. The meeting will be at 4 o'clock sharp in the auditorium. You must bring a device that can connect to the internet.
The UIL Literary Criticism Team will meet this Friday in room 1203 after school. If you're interested but cannot attend the meeting, please see Miss Woodman at any other time this week.
Reminder, please bring non-perishable food items to your 6th period teachers for Stuff the Bus.
All seniors, please stop by the registrar's office at lunch or before and after school to verify that your name is correct for your diploma.
The first priority meeting scheduled for today, Wednesday the 11th, has been moved to Thursday the 12th in the auditorium at 7:45.
Well, that's all we have for you today on Eagle Nation News. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Cutter Gordon Nielson.
I'm Brady R. Powers.
And I'm Mackenzie Elizabeth Hamilton.
Live long and prosper.